Let's decorate this vintage style heart cake. I was super excited for this order. Vintage style cakes are my favorite. I always start by leveling out my cake layers. I feel like it just helps with the overall stability of your cake as well as making your cake super level, of course. Then I go in with my speed icer and I ice my cake. This is just going to be the base ice for it. That way I can let it chill and then take it out and put my final layer on. And that'll be the purple layer. It comes out a lot more smooth when you do a layer like this first. Helps you get nice, crisp edges. This cake is a 6-inch heart cake and it's going to be 3 layers. It's going to be a little tall because I usually make my heart cakes a little thicker. I don't really do it on purpose. It just kind of works out that way. I got new pans and I haven't really figured out how much batter I should put in yet. So until then, people will get super tall cakes. I'm a super perfectionist and it drives me insane. So I will be scraping this cake 500 times. Probably not an exaggeration. I had to edit out so many boring clips of me just going over and over this cake. But honestly, at some point, you just got to stop and be like, okay, this looks really good. I'm just being crazy. Let me stop scraping it. I've had a lot of questions about what cake tools I use, and I honestly get most of my stuff from Amazon. So I will link my Amazon account and you could check out what I use and buy stuff if you want. Full disclosure, I am part of the Amazon influencer program. Just so you know, I feel like that's important to tell. I like to try to be very transparent. I'm not going to promote something if I don't absolutely love it, though. So definitely check it out and see if it's something that you might be interested in purchasing for yourself. But anyways, right now I am filling in holes on the cake by adding more icing. This isn't going to be a perfect layer of icing, but I want to get it as smooth as I can. That way when I add the purple, it'll be nice and smooth like I said before. Now I'm going in with my purple buttercream and I'm just going to do a nice layer on top of that white. You don't want to have all that purple on your cake. It's just, I don't know. I feel like this way is much better. I love the shade of purple. I think it's so pretty. And here's me doing my best to get every last bit of buttercream out of that bag. One thing about me is I am going to use every last little bit of buttercream if possible. If you're a beginner at cake decorating and you don't do tall cakes a lot, I would recommend putting a skewer in the middle. It helps keep the cake stable, and that way you don't have a lopsided cake and you don't have your cake moving around on you. Side note, I really hope that vintage cakes never get old and that people will keep ordering them forever because they are my absolute favorite. There are so many different decoration possibilities for this style of cake and a lot of color combinations too. As you saw in the beginning of this video, this cake is going to be purple and black. And I never thought of doing it this way, but I love how this turned out. I was given total creative freedom with this cake, and those are my favorite kind of cakes, to be completely honest. I love decorating a cake and just doing whatever feels right, whatever looks beautiful to me. I don't have to go off a reference picture. And even when I get a reference picture, I can't copy it exactly. I don't feel like that's right to do. You're copying somebody's artwork, you know? Like, I don't know. I love to be original and do my own thing. I mean, of course, I didn't come up with vintage style. I'm still learning from somebody else and copying them in a sense, but I like to put my own twist on things. Cake decorating is so therapeutic for me. I'm so happy that I found this career 9 years ago. I honestly never thought that I would love cake decorating as much as I do. I've always had a love for baking, but I never tried cake decorating until I was offered a job doing it. And I was really nervous. I almost didn't take the job, but something told me to just try out something new, and honestly, I've thrived in it. I'm not perfect. I have so much room to grow still. But I don't know, man. I love it. And I love the things that I come up with. I think I do a pretty good job. This writing came out so beautiful. I love writing on cakes. I accidentally covered up me doing all the borders and the rosettes because I am silly and right-handed. And this is the end result. I think it came out so beautiful. I love it so much, and my customer was really happy with it too. What other color combinations should I try for this cake? Let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!